everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Ape Studios, back again with another vlog. This is number 45, and we just keep inching closer and closer to Christmas and the end of the year. Just a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I think the holidays for me, especially at this time, or even later in, maybe in another week or two, it kind of really gets the madhouse, right? I mean, everyone's going shopping, get the last minute gifts, decorating, preparing for the holiday. And I was just talking to a bus driver today as I was coming back home, and he was telling me about how he grew up as a kid and how the holidays were for him. He had 5 brothers, and he was telling me that, as he got older, teenage years and stuff like that, and seeing how much stress was put on the holiday, he didn't really get to enjoy. So then as he got older and moved out of the house and started his own family, he talked about how he and the family that he was raising put less emphasis on the gift giving and just more about being together. So that's something that I thought about. I think my family is taking that same cue, in the sense that we're all kind of spread around or spread out, and so it just kind of made me mindful of that sometimes people don't really have family to be around during the holidays. And so it could be definitely a stressful time of year, or even if you didn't have a whole lot of money to give gifts and stuff like that. What I'm doing this year for myself is I'm actually going to create gifts, so doing some artwork and some art pieces for people for the holidays. I started that, I think, last year, and it was kind of a hit. People enjoyed it, and I did have a good time actually creating the work, knowing that it was a gift for someone. So that was fun. So that's what I'm going to try to do again this year. My past week was productive. I felt that I got a lot of things done. One of the things that was kind of exciting that I hadn't really been a part of in a while was I this past Sunday went out to a pop-up store and participated in that, and shared my artwork, and also sold whatever pieces that I had readily available. The pop-up shop or pop-up store was in order to raise funds for people still having issues with the campfire. Regaining what they lost in the fire. And so we raised funds for that through the whole day, and that was going to give in to either specific campfire victims that we or that the group was part of. But whatever the case, that's what it was for. It was held at Breathe Yoga. I've never been to this spot before, but it was nice. It was really a really nice spot. Obviously I don't do yoga, but I can appreciate what they do. And so, there was a lot of vendors there that were available, selling what they create and what they were willing to share. And I took it upon myself to kind of document this a little bit, and maybe what I'll do with the footage is turn it into more of a promo video and go a little more in depth with the interviews that I did with each vendor. But for this one, for this vlog, I'm just going to show you some of the event, just kind of showcase that. I was invited by a friend, Ken McCall, and Wendy, his girlfriend, and they both do wood art. Ken, if you've seen some of my arts interviews, I recently interviewed him, and I think I might even interview Wendy, seeing some of the work that she had available on display. Very, very cool, very, very cool stuff. There was, I think, maybe someone who did CBD ointments. I think another person did, CBD, THC kind of masks and stuff like that. There was someone, actually a friend that I went to school with, I hadn't seen her for a while, and she was doing these planters that I thought were really cool, because they were created out of how would you say, like plant, what do they call it? Pallets. And then she would, attach like water bottles and then grow the plants like that, so you can hang them on the wall. I thought that was really cool. I think she said she got the idea from Pinterest, and so I've always seen Pinterest as a great way to kind of gain inspiration for things that you want to create, do it yourself kind of things. So I thought that was cool, really, really interesting, and stuff like that. She even showed me how to regrow succulents That was one of the things I've tried in the past, but I never could really figure it out, or what I tried didn't work out. So talking with her gave me some new ideas on how to make that happen. They even had a food truck that was doing all vegan food. Again, this was a yoga studio, so that kind of fit with the theme. And I think even that person had a shop up in Paradise when when the fire happened, the campfire happened. So selling, food and stuff like that, something that was always close to her heart, and to kind of get back into that groove was something that she was, really excited to do. So, yeah, this was a fun event. Definitely a lot of feminine energy. That was cool to be around, and just really good people. And so, like I said, what I'll try to do with the footage that we were able to gather would definitely turn that into something like a promo video, or just kind of just showcasing the event a little more in depth than I did here. But yeah, that was my past week. Onto a new week, and I'm excited for the opportunities that I have available. So yeah, again, hope everyone is off to a positive, productive week. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.